Evening folks, me back again. Finally got the limb risers on my truck, on my trx4, and the lights installed. What a nightmare I've had. These are the cheap Chinesey lights on eBay for £24 with the police lights, or you can get them without. I've had issues, absolute loads of issues with wiring. So yeah, I've done a slight modification. The white LED in the middle, the track that it goes in, I've moved it to a single track on its own, which I'll point out in a minute when I open it up, because otherwise it flashed with the lights. Now a quick brief one on the lights. I actually went through the top of the cab there, twisted them all together and poked them through. I gave the switch there so it can't be hit by anything, so you can change your light settings, which is pretty cool. Different flashes. I alternated my lights as well, instead of had 2 blue, 2 red on either side. I had one of each, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, and that's the setting. Also, I had a set of lights from a navigation set for an aeroplane, which fit in the holes. The only thing is you've got to do is turn the poles round, because the poles were different. Basically it was red's black, black's red, or whatever, back to front. So what I've done, you'll see in a minute, is I actually pulled the little clip holder out and just slotted it in back to front. And what I'm on about is actually the lights on the top of the cab, on the top of the Traxxas. There's the other lights. So we got indicators, got brake lights when you stop, and then you got reverse light and a fog light. I've just done them both how I thought they should have been. Alright, you wouldn't have the red light come on like that, but that's how it had to be. Liked it and lumped it. Now for the front, you got your side lights, indicators, and then when you start to throttle up, your red lights come on, which is pretty cool. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly undo it, open it up, and show you the inside on what I had to do. Back in a minute. Bam, there it is. Right, to start off with, you get a set of wire leads and extensions. I've only run 2 wire leads. I don't plug the third one into auxiliary. Don't do that. What you need to do is run the 2 wire leads out, so that you can put your extensions in to go up into the shell, and also plug your servo and your speed controller into it. Now, when connecting the speed controller, it all went funny and all went wrong and nothing wanted to work. I found what I had to do is add a beck, and there's the beck tucked in there, soldered on a balance plug, which in turn goes onto that. I've wired the little faucet thing, or whatever they're called. I glued that in with hot glue, run the cable nice and neatly down there. Hot glued all the ends of the wire leads on top of one another, nice and neatly there. Then a little spot of hot glue there just to hold the rest of the wires in place, just tucked them into there neat. So that's that. And then obviously these go up into the thing. Now what you want to do, going down the route of the beck, is take out all the live to the light controller. Then you've got a wire lead down here off of the throttle that gives you what you need. Right guys, back again. The memory ran out on this poxy phone again. Right, so what I was saying about the wire splitters, all you want going to the receiver through the wire splitters is signal, so you cut from the wire lead up to the box, you cut the live. You don't want no lives going back to here. The only live you want is coming off the back going up to the actual light box. Onto the actual wiring, I've got my switch there coming through. I've got the little lights in, all the lights are running where they should be. My extra little lights, which were handy having because they had a little bit more to it. All the wiring running to the lights through there. You can't really see the rest of it because it's all tucked in nice and tight. Good old fibre tape keeping some of the wiring. I use these little clip things that hold wiring in place as well, which done good. The big bundle of red, blue and white wires, like I said, I kind of twisted them all together so that they were, like, you know, tidier. And I used another one of them little black things underneath and just clipped one of the wires into it so it holds the whole lot there. The pain in the arse is not having any wiring diagrams with this, so I'll try and get as much sort of gist on the wiring as possible for you guys to copy. You should be able to get the gist of it. I went from nothing and had to do it all from scratch, which was a nuisance. But as you can see, if you look at the red, yellow and black, that's in the right channel, and the other yellow and black that's in the left channel, which if I put the shell down I can point this cable here, that's your indicators. The other cable, the white and yellow one, comes off it. I've got the white over here and the yellow in here, and then you've got the red and the whites off of the back, which if I can move that out of the way, you see you got the black and red from the back going into this centre one, and then you got another white there and a red there, and then you got, well, you got two whites. Jeez, it's hard telling the difference on here, but anyway, you can get a gist of it. It's not going to be too difficult to work out, because you got red and yellow and white coming off the back, and red and yellow coming off the back. So, well, anyway, there's your layout, nice and close up. That's the white, single white, or white and black for the front spots, and that there is the LED that I've spun round, as you can see. For it to fit in the plug properly, it'd be back to front, which it weren't coming on. So there you go, and that's my light setup. Next stuff to come will be me checker plates, got a few other bits and bobs, door handle, door hinges and whatnot. But yeah, that's it, guys. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to buy them epoxy Traxxas batteries. Just cut a plug off of an old Traxxas battery and make your own connector, and you can run stuff like the Zippy 4000 or other batteries that run with different plugs. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care.